Hey guys, today I want to look at what you can buy in Saginaw, Michigan versus Bay City, Michigan at the $300,000 price point or below. So let's get into it. If you don't know me, I'm Jason Williamson with Remax New Image. And if you have any questions about any of this information or want to know how it applies to your situation, reach out to me, 989-430-1772 or through my website, homesbyjw.com. Let's get to it. I've got two houses in Saginaw Township and two houses in the Bay City area that we'll look at. Let's do let's do Saginaw Township first. This first one is kind of surprising. Listed at 299,900. It is brand new construction. Um, That's pretty low for a it's a pretty low price point for a brand new construction house. Um, and one of the things that I find pretty encouraging is that it's 1,240 square feet. The market does not have any builders. I mean, they'll build you a house if you want, but they're not building specs or communities in that size range anymore. That used to happen a fair amount. Now everything, I mean, minimum 15, 1,600 and up, usually over 2,000 square feet is what they're trying to build, um, from what I've seen in the last few years. So this is interesting. This is listed by Howard Ebenho at Tri-County, Remax Tri-County. So let's see what it looks like. So you're on a cul-de-sac in Saginaw Township. So as with most new construction now, they're going with vinyl plank, and this has vinyl plank as well. Nice open concept. So over here, I'm not sure, dining area, maybe an office space that's open to the living area. There's your kitchen with the door wall out to the cement patio. You look like a larger room because of the wide angle. Um, so here's your kitchen. Looks like granite countertops, white cabinets, stainless appliances. Little peninsula there. Your dining area would be here next to the door wall, of course. Since it is open to the living room, you do have room for a bigger table if you wanted to do that. Looks like a pretty private backyard, which is nice. What I think is the master bedroom. Same granite as a kitchen, dual sinks, nice tub surround. Click through the walk-in closet a little too fast. Nice to have a walk-in closet in 1,200 square feet. You don't typically see that. Here's the second bedroom and the third bedroom. Those are going to be smaller, of course. But the guest bathroom, nice tiled shower. Like the contrast with the dark gray tile. Granite countertop again. Laundry room. Looks like first floor laundry off the garage, so that's cool. And there's your garage. Two-car garage. There's your backyard. Yeah, you've got some mature trees. That's a deck, actually, a small deck, not a patio. Um, yeah, I am definitely not mad at this property. 1,200 square feet, three bedrooms, two full baths. It says built in 24. It's been on the market for about 6 months. Does have land contract terms available as well. I wonder if this was a custom build for someone and the deal fell through somehow. No basement on this house. It is on a crawl space. Yeah, that I think that's a pretty good value for 300,000 brand new construction. If you can swing, make the living space work. It's not bad. So the second one we've got in Saginaw Township is listed at 292,000. This is an older home built in 1973, 1,940 square feet with a basement, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. This one's listed by Carol Agstey at Pinnacle Realty. We've got kind of a traditional 70s and 80s two-story brick on the bottom, two-car garage. Curb appeal looks nice. Everything's neat and clean. Um, this time of year, it can be difficult to do the curb appeal with the snow and the rain and mud and everything's dead. But this house looks nice. You've got a decent, good-sized porch here. I like the wood. It looks like it's been taken care of or replaced. That's good. Here we've got granite countertops and a white kitchen, very similar to the last one, actually. Vinyl floors. Open to a family room area there. Not many pictures. You got a single car. I would call that probably like a one-car garage sized shed back there, so that's nice. Yeah. So that's an older house that's been updated. When you get into that stuff, the things you want to look for is how old is the roof, how old's the furnace, things like that. Are there any plumbing or electrical issues? But older houses are a great way to get added value. Um, if you need more space, but you're limited on your pre-approval, which almost everybody is, right? So yeah, that's a 1973 two-story for just a little less than the brand new construction, but this is 1,900 square feet with a semi-finished basement. And the other one is brand new construction, no basement, 1,200 square feet. So a couple different options in the Saginaw Township area for that. As far as the Bay City houses, we'll start with the one at 299,000. This is in Hampton Township, which is Essexville's school system. This one is 2,400 square feet. It's a ranch with no basement, 3 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, built in 1950. So let's take a look at what you get for 299,000 in Bay City. I like the stone on the front of the house. Curb appeal's good. For some reason, I really have a thing for this original 50s tile. It's a nostalgic thing. I can't remember. Might have been in one of my grandparents' houses when I was a kid, but I really like that. I really like that tile. Looks like you've got a nice entryway here, probably living space back here, maybe an office. These look like wood floors, paneled walls. Um, Used to, possibly could be a fireplace again. For some reason, they've got it closed off there. Another fireplace, and this looks like a living room. This picture is very dramatic with the the wide angle and the whatever that is, the patch on the ceiling. It's interesting. Um, Nice big window in this room, fireplace as well. Kitchen, you've got updated appliances, the medium oak cabinet, nice light fixture, not super modern, but definitely both of them have been updated. And then here's another, looks like maybe a bonus room on the back of the garage. Another fireplace, bedrooms. It's interesting, you got pink ceilings in 2 of the bedrooms with white walls. And you've got these coved ceilings. So a lot of this house was probably added on. The coved ceilings, I do like them. They do make it somewhat difficult to paint if you want a colored wall and then you're a white ceiling. This one's kind of interesting. They did a white band with a colored ceiling and colored same color ceiling as walls. Updated bathroom. Of course, with no basement, you got first floor laundry. It's a good sized laundry room. And then potentially some additional space in the attic. Definitely could use this for storage, but you may be able to finish it a little bit more and have a game room or an office or something up there. It's hard to tell how high that ceiling is. Nice big deck on the back of the house. I like that. Fenced yard. Nice. So that one's listed at 299 in Essexville Schools, Bay City. It's been on the market for almost 2 months now. So this next one is in Monitor Township, just outside of Bay City. This one is 4 bedrooms, 1.5 baths, 2.5 car garage, 1,700 square feet with a basement built in 1967. So let's see what we get. This one's listed by Cindy Sinicki at Cindy Sinicki Realty. Nice cement driveway. Curb appeal's good. Everything's cleaned up. Full brick on the lower level. That's always nice. Maintenance free, efficient. Built-in desk in the kitchen with granite countertop. That's nice. Nice looking cabinets. And open to a little sitting area with a fireplace, it looks like. Oh, I like trade ceilings in this area too. So you've got entryway to this. I would call this a dining room, actually. Dining area with a fireplace. Garage entry over here. There's a lot of different things you could do here. Maybe like a high top, a decent sized high top table would be cool. Hang out for game night with the family or friends come over. Guessing this is the living room. Nice windows looking outside. I know these blinds are nice, but I would recommend for pictures if they were open at least 80%. You can still show the blinds at the top of the window, but get as much natural light in there as you can. Nice bathroom, little half bath it looks like. Here's the first bedroom, closet organizers, his and hers closets in this room. Yeah, bedrooms look decent sized. Okay, here's your full bathroom. Granite, well, updated, probably more like Corian based on those sinks, but yeah, dual sinks, good looking flooring, nice mirrors. I like this. This one does have a small basement. Okay, I was trying to figure out where this was, but yeah. Okay, well, finished family room in the basement. That's nice. For pictures, I might have put the exercise equipment in this room and showed the other room as more of a family room type space, hangout type space. I do like this pergola, but doing it the other way for the basement, moving the exercise equipment um, may help the buyers see the potential a little better. May present the house in pictures a little better as well. Nice backyard, good size mature tree here, kind of a privacy fence line there. Nice pergola on the patio. That is the other Bay City house. You know, as far as the comparison between Saginaw Township and Bay City, based on these, I think the value is pretty similar as far as what you're going to get between the two areas. I don't think it's enough that it would sway you if your primary, if you want to be in Bay City. I don't think these price points and these comparisons would sway you to be in Saginaw Township. I think the values are pretty similar here. And, you know, what you get as far as size of house was pretty similar as well. If you're interested in getting a list of houses that fit your price point and your criteria, reach out to me, homesbyjw.com or 989-430-1772. I'm always happy to help. And if you're interested in what your house might be worth, if you think it's comparable to these, and if you could get $300,000 out of your house, would you be willing to sell? So let me know. Let me know what you think of these properties, and if you think I'm on with the value comparisons here in the comments. I'm interested to hear what you guys think. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.